Hey everyone, this is The Dialogue, and I'm looking at Stormy Daniels, and we're just going to look at her body language, her intentions, just to see what she says, what she thinks, and what I think of her thinking that. Let's have a look.
All over the world.
Basically, anyone who's ever had my phone number ever has texted or called.
Okay, so from the get-go, what I can see with Stormy Daniels, she's no stranger to the camera, and we know that due to her past has been not very sanctified, if I could say that. So she's quite used to the camera. She likes it. She must be a little bit narcissistic, because most people who are in the limelight are, including celebrities, the Hollywood stars, politicians. There's a degree of narcissism there.
Has texted or called.
I sat down with Stormy Daniels, the adult film star who, according to the Wall Street Journal, was paid.
Now those, dare I say it, the boobs are quite big. She should go natural because they just look far too big for her body.
Paid $130,000 to keep silent about an alleged affair she had with Donald Trump in 2006. Stormy says she's been trying to ride out the scandal.
There she looks like a little bit of a little girl, putting her hands up to her face going, what's going on? I'm on show here. What do I do?
In the small Texas town where she lives with her husband and their 7-year-old daughter. You have
He looks familiar. Is he an actor?
kind of a normal Texas life, right?
I have a strangely normal life, yes.
And that's probably true. She's probably just quite normal, but without the cameras on her.
And then I wake up one morning and there's, news trucks and reporters outside of my house, and now suddenly, I'm actually having to make phone calls to hire security.
Do you have security with you much of the time now?
Yes, I have hired security.
Have you been worried for your...
When she blinks a lot, it means she's under stress. So she's showing that she's needed security because she's stressed.
your safety? Has anyone threatened you?
Yes, I have been threatened.
The alleged affair happened in 2006, just 4 months after Melania Trump gave birth to son Barron.
Now, if Donald Trump did sleep with this woman, have sex, committed adultery, that sort of thing, that's not the way to go. And it's certainly not the way to go with an adult porn star. It's just seedy, really.
Journal. She signed a non-disclosure agreement when she was paid the $130,000 in the days just before last year's presidential election. Stormy was less than forthcoming when I asked her about the allegations.
Did you have a sexual relationship with Donald Trump?
There's a little smirk. This is what you call duping delight smirk, and a little bit of contempt rolled into one. So she's going, wouldn't you want to know? Typical. But she's also in contempt about it, saying, it happened. We'll see. Duping delight right there.
Did you have any relationship with Donald Trump?
Well, I think it's common, by looking at photos that I've met him.
So you've met him?
Okay, so I've met him, and shoulder shrug there is pointing down of the lips. There's a distaste from her when it comes to Donald Trump.
You met him in Lake Tahoe. Can you say that? You met him when you were at a golf tournament. That's where the photo was taken.
Now, even though she didn't say anything, that's a yes. We'll look at her head again.
Last week,
So, I'll do that slow.
Met him when you were at a golf tournament. That's where the photo was taken.
So that's a yes, and it's a stress. So she's under stress. That's a yes.
Last week I spoke to Stormy's friend and fellow adult actress, Alana Evans. She says she spoke to Stormy the morning after the alleged tryst with Trump.
I wanted the details. And her response to me was, well, picture this. Donald Trump chasing me around a hotel room in his tighty-whities.
Okay, so if we look at the friend, she closes her eyes, and for me that often means that you're in deception, or it can mean something that you don't actually want to visualize.
Response to me was, well, picture this. Donald Trump chasing me around a hotel room in his tighty-whities.
So it's either deception or something that she doesn't want to really reveal, and she had a critical yes.
Alana said the next day, you said that Donald Trump was chasing you around the hotel room in his tighty-whities. Did that happen? There are reports you've been paid $130,000 to be quiet. Have you been paid to keep quiet? Have you signed
So she's quite surprised on to keep quiet. She's blinking a lot because of the stress.
a non-disclosure agreement? Are you frustrated that you can't talk about these things? You clearly...
Smirk. And that's actually superiority. There's superiority going on here. Usually when we smirk on the side here, it's contempt, but I believe that now she's into, I'm actually superior than you, I know something you don't know.
Really want to say, you're looking at me like you can't talk. I'm taking this that you can't say anything. Is that accurate? I'm taking that as a yes.
You're so pretty.
And that's a deliberate diversion, and people do this a lot actually, not as bold and blatant as her. She's doing it on purpose, knowing that you know that. But a lot of people don't answer a question and they just completely divert it, deflect, say something different. There is that conception out there that a blonde, woman who is an adult performer thinks that low of herself, really, to go into porn, put herself out there. You'd only have to be silly to actually do that and then come out and say, hey Donald Trump, hey world, guess what, I slept with Donald Trump.
Or that I'm greedy or an opportunist or an attention.
Yeah, we know what she was going to say.
That word, but you know what?
Did you see Saturday Night Live?
Saturday Night Live is my favorite show of all time.
And you were portrayed on the news.
Right.
I just wanted to be on Celebrity Apprentice. That's not going to happen.
How did you feel about your portrayal on that show?
Did I giggle? Yes.
If you could make all of this.
So it tells me that there's really a degree of narcissism with her. She likes to be in the limelight. She's not embarrassed about being taken the mickey out of on Saturday Night Live.
Handle this talk. Stop like this. Would you do that?
Yes.
That's interesting. She's not exactly being deceitful here, because she answered the question pretty much straight away. So if she could turn back time, she would. But I still find this quite a confusing little story here. How she's come forward, she's still in, she's on everyone's lips, she's on everyone's television screens, still, yet there's other things happening in the world, and I know I'm contributing to this, but I'm actually reading her body language. So it's basically a dichotomy. There's two things going on. She loves the limelight, yet she hates the limelight.
Gonna happen.
Do you have a magic wand?
At the end of the day, though, she is narcissistic, and she does love the screen. So my overall conclusion of Stormy Daniels is that she still loves the screen. She still loves being in the limelight and being known, and I think that's where she gets a payoff from it. And even if it is Donald Trump, whether it's true, whether it isn't true, it is erring on the side of truth, but she still is using this for her own satisfaction, whether she realizes this or not. That is my conclusion. Thanks for listening. This is The Dialogue. Please like and subscribe, share, ding my bell, go to Patreon, support me there, guys, because YouTube have stolen my last channel. Thanks.